Hello and welcome to the Ajaxpost Plays January 2021 channel update. Yeah, it's a brand new year, so if I may, if it's not too late, wish you a very happy new year. And I hope you are able to celebrate the Christmas holiday period, enjoy that, and the fact that the year 2020 is finally over. Although, to be fair, it doesn't feel that much different here at the moment, but I'm hoping that we can all feel a lot more hopeful and look forward to some sort of more normal as it were, as this year goes on. But first, just a very quick look back at December and a quick update on where the channel is in terms of all those analytics stuff that YouTube likes to give me. Of those numbers, I'd like to highlight the 56 new subscribers who joined in December. Thank you very much, each and every one of you, for joining and signing up to get notified of what's going on this little channel. And that number took us at the beginning of this month to 1,200 subscribers in total, which is a lovely little number. Not bad at all. Thank you all again, just for sort of staying here with the channel, and hope that I can continue to entertain you as we go through this month and indeed the rest of this new year. And talking of the rest of this new year, what's coming up on the games front? First off, of course, the mainstay of the channel at the moment, which is Transport Fever 2. Now, in the last episode, we reached the year 1949. So what I'll be doing, I'll be putting up a very short review video, probably the next day or two actually, which just highlights what we've achieved so far in the game in the last 50 years. And it's actually quite impressive from what I've seen so far. Well, the numbers look good. And then we'll get on and do all sorts of more big stuff. The big stuff actually is kind of helped by the fact that I've discovered I can now get bigger loans in the game, which means the next episode or two will probably include a lot of refurbishment, a lot of upgrades to the existing lines, and finally getting those proper fast and big locomotives, buses and stuff running around the map. So that, obviously, Transport Fever 2, it's going to be going on, and, well, until I finish it, whenever that's going to be. And so on to Sim Airport. Now, what this particular game, and what I've been saying about it over the last couple of months, these last couple of updates, hits on one of a little personal thing of mine. It's something that my bosses realised back in the days when I used to do proper work for a living, was I have a habit of over-promising that I can get things done in a short time. And it sounds good. It is achievable, but what I do when I promise I'll get this done in that time is I have a habit of not accounting for the fact that I have other stuff to do that will take time as well. So with regard to Sim Airport, I promised you probably about 2 months ago that the series would be coming to a close fairly soon, and it still hasn't. But honestly, there is only a couple more episodes left of Sim Airport as I wrap it up, complete all the stuff I want to do in the game. I think we've covered a lot of the stuff I didn't see and didn't deal with in the early access version of the game when I did my first Sim Airport series. So that one will close in the next couple of episodes, probably within this month. But I shouldn't promise things because I know full well that they're often not going to appear in the schedule that I've suggested to you. But one thing I will tell you is that as and when Sim Airport comes to a close, I will be moving fairly swiftly onto the next game from the very same developers, LV Game Dev. I think that's what they're called. And that's Sim Casino. And a little bit more on that later in this update. Next up on my current playlist is Transport Inc. And if you've been watching the community tab on the channel, you'll have noticed that I posted about a week or so ago now, I think, that the latest game update unfortunately can't load my current game save. So I wasn't able to bring you the expected episode last month. Now, very kindly, the developers have offered to have a look at that. Obviously, they're concerned that there might be an issue that they need to address within the game, or it might be something that I've done. But either way, they promised to have a look at it, and all being well, in a week or two, I'll be able to tell you whether I can continue that series as it is, or if I'll do something new with the game. if the series is now broken, there won't be a brand new series. I'll probably do an update video on the latest changes. There have been some substantial updates to the game since that last video. I'll do that, and then we'll have a slight pause, or some pause anyway, before we do the next transporting video. And moving on to Football Manager 2020, but I'm sort of harking back to what I was just saying about Sim Airport and my ability to overpromise. I did tell you a month or so back that the game would be leaving the channel, but I would just do a couple more episodes which would show the big cup matches that the team Bristol City are involved in, and that would wrap up this season of the game for me. And again, because of all the Christmas stuff and the other stuff that was going on towards the end of last month, I didn't quite get round to doing that, but I will. There will only be a 1 or 2 more episodes of Football Manager 2020, and then the game will be leaving the channel. As for Autonauts, I'm still having a lot of fun with that game, but I'm kind of disappointed that the views of the latest videos have dropped off somewhat. Just as I'm getting actually into the more interesting, complex and challenging parts of the gameplay. If you saw the last video, you'll know there's a lot more involved in the game than I first thought. It looks very cutesy, and it is very, very cute. It's difficult to tell whether it is actually aimed at children or particularly young players, because there isn't a lot of depth to it. Now, I'm getting into that. Whether I'll be able to cope with it or not is a whole other matter, to be honest. But what I'm concerned about is if this drop-off of views of the game is going to continue, then again, like Football Manager 2020, it's a matter of return on investment, effectively. So if you want me to keep playing Autonauts or keep presenting videos of the game on the channel, then please do watch, please do like, please do comment on those videos, and then I'll carry on, because I'll know there are people like you who enjoy watching me play it. But yeah, I'm going to leave that one in your court, if I may. Okay, so that covers the games we were playing last month on the channel. What about the new games coming up? Now, you may remember last month I ran a poll both in the community tab on the channel and also in last month's giveaway and survey, asking you which of the 4 videos for which I did a first look video you would like to see return to the channel as a full Let's Play series. And the big winner, with over 50% of the votes on the community tab poll, was Sim Casino. And as I said, I will also count into that sort of calculation the number of views, the number of likes, and also the votes cast as part of the survey on the giveaway. And taking all that into account, Sim Casino still came out a good head and shoulders above the next position, or the next favourite game of those 4. So, as I said earlier, Sim Casino will definitely be coming to the channel, and that will happen as and when we complete Sim Airport. So I'll just sort of transition to that game. Now, as it happens, the second preference in that poll of first look videos was Festival Tycoon, which I have actually, if you noticed, uploaded a recent update video on, following on from the second playtest that the developer enabled on Steam over the Christmas period. The game really isn't ready for a full Let's Play series, so that's not going to happen at the moment. But I am keeping an eye on it, because I really enjoy playing with it, to be honest. I mean, the videos were ridiculously long. They were too long, I think, for most of you to watch. But and I'll have to work at dealing with that and creating more suitably judged and timed and edited videos as the game gets into early access, and I can start doing a full Let's Play series on it. I'll be keeping an eye on the game, and you will likely see the occasional video for Festival Tycoon turning up at intervals throughout this coming year. A game that I've been playing for quite some time on the channel, and I think I've actually done 3 series now, is Computer Tycoon. And as you may remember, the last series ended just as a huge update to the game was released by the developer. And I'm hoping that I'll have time in the coming month or so to bring this game back to the channel, either for, again, another proper full-length Let's Play series, or something a little bit shorter, just to sort of investigate and review all the changes. And there were quite significant changes to the game that were released as part of that latest update at the end of last year. Now, with any luck, I can do that in January. We'll see how my time plans out. And again, this is me thinking, am I over-promising this to you? But as and when, it will certainly be coming back in some form, either later this month or early in February. Honest Gov. Now, for those of you who are regular visitors to the channel page, if you're frequently keeping an eye on the community tab, you'll have noticed I've been posting a few teaser pictures of a game that's coming to the channel this month, and that's The Sims 4. Yes, we're going back. I did mention it a few months ago, and it got quite a positive response from several of you, so you'd like to see The Sims come back. And in fact, just thinking back, I mean, it's such a long time ago that it was my Sims 3 Let's Play which really started this channel. That's where I started doing YouTube videos. So it's great to have the game back on the channel in some form. And that's going to be a Sims 4 series. And I will be teasing a little bit more information over the next week or so. But within a couple of weeks, I expect to have that game ready and uploading videos for it. I'm just going through the final preparation for the main characters and checking that I can actually do what I want to do in the game. So keep an eye out for that. Follow the community postings. If not, check me out on Twitter and I'll be announcing stuff there as well. But coming in the next couple of weeks will be a brand new series of The Sims 4. Yeah, and so wrapping up, 2021 continues much as 2020 ended. And that includes, of course, another Ajaxpost Plays giveaway. Once again, I'm putting up a choice of 4 positively reviewed games, for which I will select 2 winners who can pick their choice of those 4 games which they prefer to win. I'm keeping this one fairly short. It'll only be open for 2 weeks. It will open on Friday night UK time. As I'm recording this, it'll open in a couple of hours time. Depending on when you watch this, of course, it should already be open, to be honest. Just check the link below for the link to the draw entry page, or check out my Twitter feed or Instagram feed and you'll find links from there. And there will also be a little question in there. It just follows on from the poll I'm asking on the community tab at the moment as well, about cab rides for Transport Fever 2. What would you like to hear on those cab ride videos? Just the vehicle sounds? Just some music? Probably selected from the game itself, or a mix of the vehicle sounds and music. Let me know what you think, either on the community tab poll, the community tab poll, yeah, I'll try and make that clear, or indeed on the survey page of this month's giveaway. Now, I signed up, as you may know, because I've been using their certificates and achievement things over these months on these updates. I have signed up to TubeBuddy and vidIQ, just sort of give me some extra information on how well the channel's doing. And one thing TubeBuddy does, it gives me a nice annual summary of how the channel has progressed over the last year. So it's slightly unusual. I'm going to end this month's video with a video created from that annual summary review from TubeBuddy. And that really does highlight the fact that I need, once again, to thank you, one and all, each and every one of you, for your contribution to the growth of this channel and for sharing in the enjoyment, the fun that I have playing these games that I'm able to feature on the channel. So thanking you once again for your time and your contribution and for your engagement with these videos. I'll say cheerio, stay safe, look after each other, and I'll be back with you very soon with another video. But from me, until then, bye bye for now.